Hey everybody, it's Vince from Spradley Kia, and I'm going to be showing you today the difference between my personal Kia Stinger 2019 GTS in Federation Orange versus the brand new Scorpion Edition GT2 2022 model. I have been waiting to do this video for quite some time because one, I own a Stinger myself and I love mine, and I am very curious of what the Scorpion Edition has to offer, and we'll see which one is better. So starting just right off, I'm gonna go right into the GT2. So this one is in ebony black with black interior. Now, one thing that the Scorpion Edition offers is the new redesigned wheels. They are the black alloy wheels with the different spoke design. You still see the red Brembo brakes with the vehicle, but you do have a new wheel design. Coming around to the front, you have the tiger nose grille, the LED headlights, the LED daytime running lights, and you have the front sensor plate right below Kia's brand new badging, which I'm a huge fan of. I love what Kia's done with their badging. Fully functional side vents right there. Really love those. And they obviously they take the air into the tire wheel, and then the Brembo brakes kind of have a better way to do their work. I mean, if you've never driven a Kia Stinger, these things accelerate like you would not believe, and they stop on a dime. Super cool. I'm on my second one, to be honest. But again, you have there's the side vent there. Favorite feature on any Kia is the button on the door. The button on the door right there, if you have the keys on you, which I do, they're in my pocket, you can press that button and then it'll lock the door. You know it's locked because the mirrors come up. Press it again, press it twice, it'll unlock all four doors. Now again, this one is in the Aurora black with the black interior. Taking a look at the sticker price right away, that MSRP is $56,490, and I'm gonna see if that is a justifiable price. I didn't pay that for my GTS. I mean, my GTS was valued at $47 when it first came out, and I got it the day it came off the truck. This one is $56. You have the rear. Now this is where things get a little different for the Stinger this year with the Scorpion Edition. You have the spoiler on the back. So right there. I've seen in the little groups on Facebook, and you see them online, people have been putting spoilers on them themselves for years, but this one is official from the factory. You have the spoiler. Now you have the Stinger badging right there on the back. That was one of my favorite additions in 2019. I still love it. And then you have the all-wheel drive badging and the GT badging right there on the right hand side. Now coming down to the bumper, you see the, I don't know if you can see it in the Aurora black with this light. It's kind of a gloomy day here in Colorado, but you can see the back sensors, and then you can see how Kia has expanded the exhaust here. They've made the exhaust ports bigger, and it actually does sound much meatier. It sounds, when you start this guy up, it actually has that that oomph sound, which some people have always complained that Kia is lacking. Now you do have remote start on the fob, and you have the new Kia logo right there on the fob. To activate it, you press lock once and press and hold. And then you hear how it purrs just a little bit better than it's done in the past. This is the first Kia Stinger that I have heard to actually kind of sound like that, have that meatier sound. Coming back to the back, to the passenger side view, you kind of see it from the rear there. Now, I do want you guys to know that I am trying to hit 200 subscribers by the 4th of July. That's not a lot of time, especially, well, actually, I'm gonna post this video on the 4th of July, I think, on Monday, so the 5th of July. So my goal will probably still be 200 by the middle of July. So if you guys, like what you see, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, I do try and post once a week on everything that's new with Kia, and I try and get the different makes and models. But I would definitely do appreciate if you like and subscribe. Both the likes and the subscribes go a long way when you are playing with YouTube. Now let's go and do a walk around on the GTS real quick. So this is my personal vehicle. This is my 2019 Kia Stinger GTS. It's a limited edition. There are only one of 800 made, and I know one guy totaled his, so I know there's probably about one of 799, give or take. As you can see, nothing really much changed here with these two vehicles regarding the front. You see the new badging there on the 2022. You have Kia's old badging on the front on the 2021. I've never really personally had a desire to replace that badging with the newer one, or with the little E for excellence. I've just always liked the standard stuff. You have the 19-inch alloy wheels with the Brembo brakes and the fully functional side vents as well. And on my GTS, you have carbon fiber side vents, and you also have the carbon fiber caps as well on the mirrors. The mirrors open and close if you get next to it. I have the key fob in my pocket. Same thing, the little guy right there on the door will open the door. And then again, you have the Brembo brakes and the silver alloy wheels, 19-inch on the back. Coming back to the back here, you kind of see the same thing. You see the Kia Stinger badge right there in the center. You see the GTS badging on the right and the all-wheel badging on the left, which is there. Now you do have the exhaust down here on the bottom. You can see that the caps are not as big as on the 2022 model, and this car does not sound like that car when it starts up. Now, one thing I do wish I had on my vehicle was remote start. I do not have remote start on this thing. You could always get the aftermarket accessory, but to me it's not really worth that. But if you can tell, there is no spoiler on the back of mine, and you have the honeycomb lights on the back, which I do like, the honeycomb lights. One thing to point out on the 2022 model is the light bar goes all the way across on the back, which is a feature I like. Back here you see the light bar that'll go across the back right above the Stinger. That is a feature that I like a lot, actually. So let's go into the inside real quick, because that's kind of where the GT2 shines, in my opinion. You have the new redesigned side panel here, which is really cool. It feels really soft to the touch, and it's got those 4 white lines there with the stitching. You can control your mirrors, your door locks, the auto mirror feature. This is really cool. I park in a garage, so when you press that, when the car's on, it'll open and close the mirrors. On the 2022, you have the power seats on both driver and passenger, and the driver has the thigh extender, which is what this button right here does. Pretty cool. Now, what really makes this car different than mine, and it's a 2022 feature, is you have a shift-by-wire gear shift right here. So it's a shift-by-wire. It's you don't have to throw it into park. You have a parking button right there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this vehicle on. And then if I were to put it into drive, all you have to do is pull down, and then to put it back into park, you just press the parking button. Now I'm back into park. I'm gonna close the door here to see if we get some better sound. It's muggy, but it's kind of not muggy here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this. You have the center cluster, which is kind of the same as in mine. Not really much change there, which I kind of wish they did. But you have your speedometer on the right, and then you have your center screen, which you can manipulate with this button here. You can change that to your compass, to your driver attention, your tire pressure, your gauges, which is a new feature that I really like a lot. I wish mine had the gauges, so you can do your oil temperature all that kind of stuff, PSI, and then your torque. Wish mine had that. Mine should have that, because mine, one thing that makes the GTS a limited edition is it has a limited slip differential and a drift mode, which this car does not have technically, but I should have the gauges for that. And then this guy, you can even toggle these up and down, and it'll give you like a miles per gallon thing. Safety features. So you really have all the safety features in the world in this vehicle. You have this guy right here, which is for your lane keep assist. So if you're veering into another lane, it's going to gently move you back. It's going to beep at you. You can customize that. If you don't like one versus the other, you can turn them off and on. You also have down here your gas cap release. You have your automatic liftgate for the trunk, which I wish mine had. Actually, let me rephrase that. My wife wishes I had that. I can go either way without that. It doesn't bother me any. And then you have on the far left there your illumination button, which will illuminate your center screen and your console here, your infotainment system. Now this is another feature that I wish that my GTS had, that the the new 2022s have, is this big 10.25-inch display, complete touchscreen edge to edge. You had this big space right here to play with, and on mine, on a 2019 Kia Stinger and below, even in the 2020s, you have a littler 8.25-inch display there, but you have a complete touchscreen. You have built-in navigation, Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, valet mode, which is really cool. You have a lot going on in this car. You have sounds of nature, climate control. Down below you have your dual climate control buttons. You have your temperature, your blower speeds here, and then you have your aeronautical vents, which your air comes out of. I'm a huge fan of the aeronautical vents. I like them a lot. I like how they're styled. I like everything about them. I can't say anything bad about the aeronautical vents. Now, one thing that's going to set the Scorpion Edition apart from the 2022s or any other Kia Stinger for that matter is the manufactured carbon fiber in the center console here. My GTS has carbon fiber caps and carbon fiber front grille and a carbon fiber side vent, but this one has carbon fiber on the inside, no carbon fiber on the outside. But I've seen a lot of people mod the Stingers, and they mod them with the carbon fiber on the inside. I actually like mine because mine's real aluminum. You have your heated seats, air-conditioned seats, heated steering wheel, forward parking sensors, forward camera, and auto off. You also have kind of a little cubby there in the center with the coin tray, and then coming up to the top you have the sunroof, which is the exact same on mine, on the GTS. Really nothing special about that. This one I've noticed does not have the Alcantara suede roof headliner there. Mine does, which I really like. It also has an Alcantara suede little armrest here, which is the top of the cubby, and then the Alcantara steering wheel. I really do like the Alcantara steering wheel, which this one does not have. When it comes to the back seat, you can kind of see it is virtually the same. You do have heated seats on the second row, which is really cool, and then it fits 5 comfortably. I really do enjoy the room back there. My kid's 5'11", and my daughter has a lot of friends that I'm always shuttling around, and the room does not disappoint in the Stinger. We can spend all days going over all the features inside the vehicle. I mean, it's a fully customizable system. You could do a lot with it. I'm not gonna turn on the radio because then YouTube will copyright me, which kind of sucks, but I wanted to show you guys you have the tri-level screen in this, which I really do love, so you can have a completely manipulatable side third box there, which I really do enjoy. Now let me show you the difference with mine real quick. Now, there's already an appointment on this car, and it just got cleaned and detailed and off the truck this morning, so I wanted to get a video on it as soon as possible because these people are coming from 3 miles away. More than likely they're gonna buy it, but I didn't get time to vacuum out the inside of my car, so it's just a little bit dirty. But that is a 2022 Scorpion Edition, kind of in a nutshell. Really cool car. But let's see if it justifies the price. Oh, I did forget to mention, it does have a heads-up display. So you got a heads-up display right there. So again, this one is mine. So we already did the inside of the 2022. Let's see what the inside of a 2019 looks like. So I have a little Kia welcome sign. Turn that off so I don't get copyrighted. But here's the display I was talking about. So I have the littler display, but it is still complete touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in navigation. But as remember I was saying, you have a lot of room here to play with, which I was always surprised Kia never did, and here you do. Fully functional aeronautical vents, just like on the other one. Wireless phone charger, just like on the other one. But what I really like about mine is the aluminum here. So this is the aluminum, real aluminum, and I really do enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, actually. I like it a lot more than the carbon fiber on the inside. I love the carbon fiber on the outside. I love it. I get compliments on it all the time. I just don't like it on the inside. So as you can see, the center cluster here is pretty much the exact same. It's not really much different than the 2022. And then even down here you have the pretty much the same buttons, minus the roof. I'm sorry, the trunk hatch. Here's the Alcantara Headliner that I was talking about. So it's the soft suede, and along with the soft suede little cubby hole down there. And then you have the Alcantara steering wheel, which I really do enjoy. And you have the red stitching, if you can see it right in there. You have the red stitching, which is really cool. Aluminum sport pedals. The other one had the aluminum sport pedals as well, but mine are the aluminum sport pedals, which I really do enjoy. And then if you get a shot of the back seat, it looks virtually the same. Not much different whatsoever. No heated seats though in the second row, which is fine. I don't, doesn't bother me any. Automatic lights on the light sticks, both of them have it. We both have paddle shifters, which are really cool. When you throw this into sport mode, you can manipulate the paddle shifters, and it's just really fun. Nothing drives like a Kia Stinger. I mean, you can drive any of the Kia vehicles. The Kia Stinger is what is the nothing drives like them. Like, you have to drive them. The way they handle, the way they take the curves. I can get around the corner, kind of where that car's going. I can get around the corner, around the Subaru dealership, and back down the highway and back up in 41 seconds in my car. I've done it. It used to be 45. I clocked myself at 41 not too long ago, so I picked up some there. But this is an amazing vehicle. I really do love the Kia Stinger. I'm on my second one. I had to get this one because it was a limited edition and I got a great deal on it, and I just love the color. I literally get compliments on it every single day, almost 2 years later. It's ridiculous. So one thing I did forget on the 2022 model is that it has, when you throw it into sport mode, it has bolsters that hug you. That is one feature that I wish I had, but it is it's definitely a cool feature, and it's pretty fun to play with. I was playing with it this morning. So which one's better? Well, that's going to be personal opinion. In my eyes, it's going to be the GTS. I mean, you can't go wrong with the color. It just stands out more. I am not a fan of the spoiler whatsoever. I don't like them at all. I like my alloy aluminum wheels versus the matted black wheels. I do. I like the carbon fiber on the outside. I don't like the carbon fiber on the inside, and I just like mine a lot better. Now, there's nothing wrong with the GT2. I mean, GT2 has a lot of great things going for it that I wish I had. I wish I had the air-conditioned seats. I wish I had the whatchamacallit, the heated seats in the back. I mean, my kids would like it, but that's something I wish I had. The one thing I really wish I had was the 10.2 inch infotainment system on the front. I mean, I would trade that for, I would love that, but that is just not worth the, what, 15, 20 grand price difference, give or take, from what I paid versus this one. And mine is appreciated in value like you wouldn't believe. I mean, mine's up about 9 grand according to Kelley Blue Book. So it's just one of those things where I'm in a great position on mine. I love it. The black, you just see black everywhere in Colorado. Everyone has a black car. Everyone has a, I see black Kia Stingers all over the place. I mean, there's just nothing in my eyes too special about them. But if you're going for something new, you want the new badge, you want, you know, some new features, the 2022 is the way to go. They both virtually have the same horsepower, right? There's a 3 horsepower difference between mine and this one, which is negligible in my eyes, but I guess I should tell you this is a 3.3 liter twin turbo engine. So is the GTS. The same, pretty much the same everything. I'm just looking at the window sticker here. And Kia's raised the price. I mean, a standard GT2 is now $53,500, you know, give or take, and then the Scorpion edition bumps you up to $56,400. Like I said, I love my Kia Stinger. I love everything about it, and I just say getting my GTS is just worth it. The drift mode, it has launch mode. The GT2 Scorpion has launch mode as well, but for what it's worth, for what it does, it is the best. So go ahead and like and subscribe, leave me comments below, and I will see you guys at the dealership. And just let me know if you have any questions, because I could talk about this all day. Thanks, guys.